Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. Today I'm going to be showing you how to achieve this summer makeup routine. No foundation included, sweat proof as well. If you would like to see how I got this look, please keep on watching. So first I'm going to start off with my emollient primer that I got from my dermatologist. In 8th grade I had really bad forehead acne, so I went to go see a dermatologist. So I'm just going to take my finger and I'm just going to dip into it and pick up this much. What I'm doing is just rubbing that in between my fingertips and then putting a small amount on my face, because if you put too much moisturizer, it gets really oily, your skin, or it looks more oily. And then you can go back in as necessary if you feel like the corners of your face aren't moisturized. Go ahead and make sure to get your neck too. I love doing that because it prevents wrinkles. So once that is set in, I go in for the summertime. Since the sun out here in LA is very strong and beaming and always at the UV index is literally 10, my dermatologist recommended me this. It's called Skin Ceticals. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's a light moisture UV defense and it's sunscreen, but you can still tan with it on. My facial lady who does my skin facials or face facials, she told me that you can still tan with this on, but it's still, you can tan with it, but it still protects your skin against the sun. So all I did was shake that up and then put a small amount, like this much, on. I'm just gonna put that all over my face as well and rub that in. And this doesn't have any white cast, so you'll be good to go. It soaks into your skin, so you don't have to worry about that. It also gives more of a glow to your skin as well. That's your base, basically. Next, I'm going to go in with brows. So what I'm trying out is the Kelly Baker Beauty Brow Kit products. I got my eyebrows done by them, by her studio yesterday for the first time ever, and I'm in love with the results. Definitely, if you're here in LA, go definitely try Kelly Baker Brows. They do cool types of celebrities and stuff, and it gets very pricey. Like the whole kit cost about $98, and what I got was a brow pencil, and that's in the shade brown, and it's a brow defining pencil. Then I also got a highlighter pencil that they use, and then it came with a tinted brow gel in the shade brown as well, and then the Kelly Baker smudge brush, which is very famous, as you see in their Instagram videos. So this is my first time going to be filling in my brows with this kit by myself, because when I got my eyebrows done yesterday, they did it for me. So if you guys want to see a more step-by-step routine of my eyebrows, comment below and I will separately record a video of me doing my brows. Okay, so the brows are done. Okay, so next I'm just going to be using concealer for my under eyes and to highlight my face. And I use the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Custard. I did get a tan, so I'm probably going to use like a deeper shade than this because it's probably going to be too light. But that's for when I get darker. This is good for my skin tone now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the wand and just apply that right under my eye. Messily, no shape. I don't do shape because I find it pointless. I just try to do like this, put it on my nose, dot it like this, and then right in between my brows and right here on my chin. Doesn't matter like what amount. Then I'm going to take my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade for bronze, and I'm just going to do the sides of my cheeks. And I just do this not really much for contour, but to bronze as the foundation for my bronzer, because I don't really know how to contour. I do enjoy contouring my nose, or trying to, because I think I have a really out there nose that it points out. So I'm just, I know this isn't how you contour just putting some cream right there so it could give that dimension, make it a little bit skinnier. And then I put it underneath my lip, just to make it look like my lips are a little bit plumpier. And as you see with this concealer, you don't have to push for the product to come out, because on the little wand right here, or paintbrush, it already has product on. So I'm just going to apply that. It doesn't matter how, because you're all going to clean it up with bronzer and translucent powder. So now I'm just going to take this is a Morphe E26 brush, and it's dual ended. One's a little bit more puffier and then more skinny, and I'm just going to do this to do my concealer. I'm going to use this side of the brush, and I'm just going to pat in, or really rub. I'm going to use this, and as you see, it blended out beautifully and very easily with this type of brush. I'm just going to rub that from side to side under my eye and bring it down. Doing the same thing to the other side. And I don't really use concealer for my bags because I don't have any bags or any darkness underneath, but I use it just to wake my face up a little bit, make it look like I just woke up instead of having uneven skin tones, because that's what I have. I have uneven skin patches all over. I'm just gonna bring it down right here to the top. Above, kind of to clean up the top. And I don't really have a big forehead, I would say, so I don't bring it all the way up to the top. It doesn't matter where I put it. And down to the chin. And I'm gonna leave the nose alone for now, because now I'm gonna blend out the sides of my face with this Morphe E7 brush. Just rub like this. Doesn't matter if it's messily or not, but it keeps the product on your face and it just moves it around, which I love, and it's angled, so that's really good too, especially for your cheekbones. And then whatever product I have left over, I'm just bringing it to the side of my forehead just to keep that warmth and that evenness. Then for the nose, you just have to be very cautious, because as you see, we still have the highlight on. I mean, I think it's good if you raise your eyebrows and look like this, because then you get that shape of your nose. And you just bring it to the corners of your eye right here to make it look like if that's where like your nose bridge actually start. And I'm just rubbing from the side. And it brings that warmth. And then now we're going to go in with the Morphe E26 brush, and we're going to take this side of the brush right there, and we're just going to stay very precise and highlight the nose. And if you want to, you can just pat it with your fingers, doesn't matter. So this is our base. Now we're gonna powder everything up so it can stay in place. Whether you sweat, whether the sun's beaming on you, this will not move. As you can see, it looks like we have a full face of makeup on with no foundation, which is even better because the less makeup, the better. So now I'm just gonna take my Patrick's powder with MAC Cosmetics, the Patrick Star, or the first collection Patrick Star did. It's kind of used because, as you can see, the logo's gone from the top, but it's okay. I absolutely love Patrick Star. He's my favorite. So then now I'm just going to take E57 brush that looks like this brush into the powder, like so. Just a little bit of an amount, like that much, and just powder where the places that we highlighted our face. So underneath the eyes, the sides of the nose, just to, if you have an oily nose like I do, just sides of the nose, bring it down, get a little bit more powder side. Repeat the same steps. You could do in between the brow if that's an area where you get really oily. And then the tip of the nose, the bridge, like that. And I'm putting the powder messily because at the same time I want it to bake, but I hate baking for like 5 minutes and that however long because it personally dries out my skin type and it leaves a white cast no matter what translucent powder I use. So I haven't actually tried baking with Patrick's powder because I'm just not a fan of the whole baking technique, but I do believe that you could put a little bit more than needed powder on your skin to, I don't know, to set everything more in place if you feel like just putting a light amount all over your face. But I don't put it all over my face because I usually just have creams all over my face and then set it with powder, so I don't feel the need to put a whole translucent powder on my face. But if you want to, just for protection, I guess, go ahead and knock yourself out. So now I'm just gonna take the Give Me Life Bronzing Soleil Powder from the Diva Fiva Matte Cosmetics collection with Patrick Star, and I'm gonna take F100 brush, and it looks like this. Very big bristles. I actually have a code with Mikasa, and you could use it to save 15% off your purchase with them. You're just gonna take this and bronze everywhere that you basically bronze with the concealer. And I love that it's so big because it bronzes like everywhere. So, and if you get too bronzed up, all you can do is just take the translucent powder that you use. But I love being bronzed in the summertime because when the sun hits you, it's literally beautiful. I love, and it gives you a tan. Even if you don't have it, it makes you look tanner than what you originally are. So I do underneath. And then now I'm just going to use E27 brush just like this. And I'm just going to dip into the same bronzer that we used for the nose and lightly bronze the areas that we already bronzed with the powder. This bronzer is very pigmented, so a little bit does go a long way, and we don't want it to look too, you know, bad or obvious that we tried contouring. So I'm just gonna take that. Once I go up into the crease, I'm just gonna rub it into the crease of my eyelid just to give some warmth. Because I don't really feel like we need eyeshadow for light like this, but we do want some color in our eyes. So I'm just rubbing that messily. So this is what your face looks like so far. You can take whatever brush you want to use. I got this from, I don't know, I think some drugstore, and it's a really good quality brush. The name went off, so. But it's just like this, and you can use that, and you're just gonna dust away the excess powder, translucent powder that you have on your face. And if you want to make it your bronzer look more sharp, or if you mess up, just take the translucent powder. And I'm gonna show you guys how to do that right now. Take the translucent powder with the translucent brush that you used, carve underneath like so. It doesn't matter how much powder you use, it's gonna stay the same. Like, it's still gonna give you the same end result. So now that that's done, we're gonna move to mascara. You're gonna let this sit until basically you're done, because then that'll give you the real sharpness of the look. So I'm just gonna use the L'Oreal Paris Telescopic Mascara. And I've had this mascara for about 6 months. I know you're supposed to change your mascara every 3 months, but I don't think anybody really does that. I mean, I haven't gotten pink eye or anything like that, and I'm the only person who uses my mascara, so I think I'm okay. Now all I'm gonna do is
is coat my lashes in mascara. If you want to add lashes to this look, you most definitely can. I would recommend Ardell natural lashes because it's a very natural summer look, but it still gives you that, you know, glam effect, but it looks like, you know, you didn't try. Lashes can definitely go with this look if you feel like it, but I don't. I'm fine with my lashes originally how they look. So now I'm going to do the same thing to my bottom line, my bottom lash. Lashes are done. Now we're going to move on to lips. Now I'm just going to take the MAC Cosmetics Cork Lip Liner. I'm sure you've heard of this everywhere. Every beauty guru uses this because it's just like the perfect brown, which I 100% agree with. If you want to and your lips are plump and pink, stay with it. Put a little bit of Carmex or some lip gloss from anywhere and just put it right on. But me, I love lips and lipsticks and lip colors and lip glosses, so I like to add anytime that I can. So I'm gonna do, I don't overline my lips because I feel like my lips already have a nice shape, but if you want to overline, you're more than welcome to. So all I'm gonna do is just line my lips. Have my lips moisturized with the Carmex, like chapstick, so Carmex and Vaseline are one of my favorite chapstick go-tos. Since we're going to cover our lips with lip gloss, it doesn't matter how you line your lips, just make sure they stay within your lip shape because then people can see. So now I'm just taking the MAC Patrick Star Collaboration Diva Fever lip gloss in the shade Cream Pie, or it's a lip gloss, my bad. Just going to put this in the center of the lips. Rub my lips in together. And then we're gonna wipe off the bake with the same powder brush. Add some highlight. Now we're gonna add the Hot and Heavy face powder highlighter with the Patrick Star and MAC Cosmetics collection, the summer one, Diva Fever. And we're just gonna take the F35 Sigma highlighter brush and we're just gonna dip in to the highlighter lightly because this highlighter is buildable. So I'm gonna do is put it on the high points of my face and rub side to side. I don't like doing like that. I think side to side is the best way because you want it to really shine all around. You want it to look natural, glow from within. So I'm just going to continue to dip back into that and bring it low to right here to the apples of my cheeks and up to where my brow tail is. And then I'm going to do that to the other side. And then for the last and final step, I'm going to be taking the Sigma Pencil Brush E30. I'm just going to dip into the highlighter a little bit and put that on my nose, tip of my nose. I'm going to do an exclamation point, and then from the bridge where my eyebrow starts, and down. Boom! Oh snap, wait, this is a little bit too much in between my nose. Blended, and then we're just going to dip back into it and put it right in the inner corners of the tear ducts of our eyes to get that little pop. And we have finished this natural summer glow makeup. This is it. This is the final product. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. If you want to see any makeup videos, any reviews, any hauls, I will definitely do it. Just comment down below. And yeah, thanks for watching. Stay tuned.
What? Yes.
What the hell?